Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katrina Marie and I'm here to make sure that you become the very best possible applicant before you do what? Click submit. And my job is to make sure that applying to college for you is actually super easy and not scary and very achievable actually. And to be very honest with you, I've created a course called Simplifying the College Application Process from A to Z. It's something you can buy on Udemy. I'll leave all of the details down below in the detail links below this video essentially. And the other thing is, if you are looking for high touch personalized support, you can get in touch with me. Again, fill out the application. I will reply to you to see if we're a good fit and to make sure that we can connect and work together. I do charge a consultation fee, but if you do choose to work with me, that fee does get deducted from the overall cost. And I would love to get to know you and see how I can support you reaching your goals towards your dreams and aspirations. So today's topic is all about why applying to college is not a strategy. It's just what I said, it's simple. It's not a strategy. Like, the only people that are making a strategy is because they're making it a bigger deal than what it actually needs to be. Now, I know with the college rankings and with the ideas that it's super competitive and so many people are applying, there's not enough seats or enough housing or enough this or that or blah, blah, blah. Calm down. With 28,000 universities, you really think that you're not going to find a place? Like, really? I really don't believe that whatsoever. There's so many different opportunities for you. Some people don't even want to go to college, first of all, right after high school. Some people just want to take a break. They want to do a gap year. They need to do military. They just want to chill, work, get some skills, take some time off. So you really think it's that competitive with 28,000 universities around the world? And I know you guys go back to this idea about rankings and best, top universities, but again, that's not always the best option for you. And so when you work with somebody like myself, we tell you how to find the best fit, where you're going to be happy, where you're going to feel safe, where you're going to feel like you are developing into the person that you never thought you would become, if not better, right? And again, you should not attach yourself to the name of the university that you went to. I certainly don't, although I'm very proud about where I went to, and it gave me the skills and opportunities that I needed at that time. I really, truly believe that doesn't define me, even in my career, even who I am, how I help my students. Like, none of my students really ask me, Miss, like, what school did you go to? I mean, they do, but that's not the first question that they ask. The first question they ask is really about their needs, their wishes and desires, and how I can help them get there, because they trust me and they trust that I can give them that correct advice and the steps to achieve it, right? So I actually created a very simple method and simple process, and you can find, like I said, the link down below where you can do a self-paced course. That self-paced course essentially is going to break down every nitty-gritty detail that's going to support you in the college application process, because it is really, it is just so simple. There's no strategy. If you get good grades, you follow the instructions of the application, you start early. I mean, that's your strategy right there. Start early. Like, that's it. That's the key. That's literally the key. I'm giving you the advice that you absolutely need to start this process, to start early and be consistent and show universities that you have something unique about you that you're willing to offer to them. If you do it at the last minute, right before you start your senior year of high school, I'm sorry to break it to you, but you are kind of late to the game, especially if you're looking at competitive, good universities. I always put it in quotes because everybody has a different definition of good. And I'm here to tell you that your definition is your definition. It doesn't mean that that's the final be-all, end-all definition. So, okay, where was I going with this before this video gets to be on a different topic? Okay, applying to college is not a strategy. It is simply you following simple instructions. It is not scary. It's super easy if you just understand and go to the website. What do they need from you? What documents they need? Maybe what's the grade average that they are requiring? What tests they need? You just create a little timeline for yourself and you say, okay, by this date I need to achieve this. By this date I should be writing my essay. By this date I could be doing this. And really, that's it. There's no strategy. Like, if you list 50 things on your application activities, I'm going to be looking at well, how long have they been doing those activities? Has it just been 1 day, 1 week, 3 years, since they were 6 years old? I'm going to be looking at what they've been doing for a consistent amount of time. You listing that you are the captain or the lead in a play, or you started a nonprofit, or this, that, whatever. Those are all great things, but that's not it. Like that, it's so much more. And so if you follow instructions, if you listen to my free advice on this channel, you will know that there's no secret sauce. The secret sauce is literally everything I give you, everything I tell you for free. And because I give general advice, I can't really give you nitty-gritty nuances to your specific situation unless you choose to work with me. And then we can get momentum and clarity from there. And it will really just change your life and add so much value. And you will be able to see like what possibilities are out there for you. And so I also want you to think about that there are more than 20 universities in this world. Like I said, there are 28,000. Thousands of universities and colleges and community colleges and trade schools, and there's so much out there that there's not just 20. So if you're only looking at those top ranked universities, I invite you to look at other universities that have less rigorous, less selective requirements, because again, there's going to be a place for you. There's going to be a place where you're super happy, thriving, living your best life. And I know if you are a parent watching this, I think at the end of the day, all you want for your child is to be happy and safe. Okay? And also, I really want to make you understand that some of these highly selective institutions, they have a high price tag, and if you can't afford it, they may not offer financial aid or scholarships for you, because again, they do check if you can afford to apply to them, and they do check and make sure that you can afford their tuition. That's why that's part of the application process. They are screening you in some way to make sure that you can afford a certain amount of the tuition. So honesty, transparency, like you can't cut corners in this process. Your energy behind it, I always say this, is what's backing up how your outcome is in this process. If you're going in with a strategy, that's not the vibe, you guys. I know that there are companies out there, counselors out there, YouTubers out there, advice out there, opinions out there telling you you need to have a strategy. That is not the vibe. That is not the reality of the situation. You can have multiple offers, multiple great institutions, places that you never even dreamed of, opportunities that you didn't even know you could create or experience. And it doesn't have to come from these highly selective institutions. It can come from places that you didn't even know existed. So I really want you to look at this process as very simple, very straightforward. If you start early, if you follow my free advice, if you work with someone, they're going to give you a timeline. Go back to my video, the 5 steps to start the college application process. That video is like so good because it's going to get you in the right energy, the right mindset, the right support, the right thinking, all of the above. That is just like the best advice I could give you, is that it is not a strategy. It's just following instructions. And if you don't follow those instructions correctly, if you don't meet the deadline, you don't go. That's it. You don't go. So I hope this video was helpful for you. Don't look at this process as a strategy or scary or overwhelming. I'm here to support you. I'm here to give you advice as best as I can, general advice. So if you leave general comments down below, I will answer them. If they are specific questions, then I invite you to book a consultation with me, because that is going to help you just save energy, save time, and save the fear and the anxiety, and actually just be stress-free about this process. It is not stressful. It's actually very simple. And it's very simple if you have somebody in your corner telling you, you need to do this, do it this way, and that's it. And if you're just independent, you can handle it yourself, amazing, like all the best. So yeah, you guys, I love you all so much. I just want you all to become the best possible applicants before you click submit, and I will speak to you guys on the next video.